You're listening to LeadAI.dev, your daily updates on AI development. Today's topic is GitLab deploys agentic AI across DevSecOps lifecycle in 2024. Here's a quick overview. GitLab's new agentic AI deployment transforms DevSecOps workflows by automating code review, security scanning, and deployment processes with intelligent autonomous agents. Now, let's ask our analyst about these developments. What's new? GitLab's agentic AI integration across DevSecOps workflows?
GitLab has announced the deployment of agentic AI capabilities across its entire DevSecOps lifecycle platform, marking a significant shift toward autonomous development workflows. The integration introduces intelligent agents that can independently execute complex tasks, including code review, security vulnerability assessment, deployment orchestration, and infrastructure management. These agentic AI systems operate with minimal human intervention while maintaining full audit trails and decision transparency. The rollout affects GitLab's core modules, including GitLab CI/CD, GitLab Security, and GitLab Operations, with agents capable of cross-functional collaboration to resolve issues spanning multiple development stages. The technical implementation leverages large language models fine-tuned specifically for software development contexts, combined with reinforcement learning algorithms that adapt to team-specific coding patterns and security requirements. Each agentic AI component maintains its own knowledge base derived from repository history, security policies, and deployment patterns. The agents communicate through a standardized API framework that enables coordinated responses to complex scenarios requiring multi-stage interventions. GitLab's implementation includes safety mechanisms such as confidence thresholds, human approval gates for high-risk actions, and rollback capabilities for automated changes that don't meet quality standards. This deployment represents a departure from traditional rule-based automation tools that require explicit programming for each scenario. Instead, GitLab's agentic AI systems can reason about novel situations, propose solutions based on learned patterns, and execute multi-step workflows autonomously. The platform maintains compatibility with existing GitLab configurations while adding new agent management interfaces that allow teams to customize agent behavior, set operational boundaries, and monitor autonomous actions in real time. Autonomous code review agents that analyze pull requests, suggest improvements, and automatically merge low-risk changes based on learned team preferences, security scanning agents that continuously monitor repositories for vulnerabilities and automatically generate patches for common security issues, deployment orchestration agents that manage release pipelines, handle rollbacks, and optimize infrastructure scaling based on application performance metrics, cross-functional collaboration between agents, enabling coordinated responses to complex issues spanning development, security, and operations domains real-time learning capabilities that allow agents to adapt to team-specific workflows and improve decision accuracy over time.
Thank you for that analysis. Let's move on. Who benefits from GitLab's agentic AI DevSecOps implementation?
Development teams of 10 to 50 engineers working on complex applications with frequent releases gain the most immediate value from GitLab's agentic AI deployment. These teams typically struggle with manual code review bottlenecks, inconsistent security scanning, and deployment coordination challenges that agentic AI addresses directly. Platform engineering teams managing multiple microservices architectures benefit significantly from autonomous deployment orchestration and infrastructure optimization capabilities. Security teams in regulated industries can leverage automated vulnerability detection and patch generation to maintain compliance while reducing manual security review overhead. Enterprise organizations with distributed development teams across multiple time zones find particular value in the 24/7's autonomous operation capability. DevOps engineers responsible for maintaining CI/CD pipelines can redirect focus from routine maintenance tasks to strategic infrastructure improvements as agents handle standard operations. Startup teams with limited DevOps expertise benefit from intelligent automation that provides enterprise-level operational capabilities without requiring specialized knowledge. Organizations transitioning to cloud-native architectures can use agentic AI to accelerate migration processes and optimize resource allocation automatically. Teams heavily invested in competing platforms like Jenkins, Azure DevOps, or AWS Code Pipeline should evaluate migration costs against automation benefits before adopting GitLab's agentic AI features. Organizations with strict regulatory requirements may need to wait for compliance certification specific to their industry. Small teams under 5 developers may find the learning curve and configuration overhead outweighs automation benefits for simple workflows. Medium to large development teams, 10, 50 engineers with complex release cycles and multiple concurrent projects. Platform engineering teams managing microservices architectures, requiring coordinated deployment and monitoring. Security-focused organizations needing automated vulnerability assessment and patch management capabilities. Distributed teams requiring 24/7 autonomous operations across multiple time zones and geographic regions.
Great insight, really helpful context. How to get started. Step-by-step GitLab agentic AI setup.
Prerequisites include GitLab Premium or Ultimate subscription, repository access permissions, and administrative rights to configure agent settings. Teams should audit existing CI/CD pipelines to identify automation candidates and establish baseline metrics for measuring agent performance improvements. Preparation involves documenting current code review standards, security policies, and deployment procedures that agents will need to learn and enforce. Organizations should designate agent administrators and establish approval workflows for high-risk autonomous actions. Initial configuration requires accessing GitLab's AI settings panel under Admin Area Settings AI features and enabling agentic capabilities for specific project groups. Teams configure agent behavior parameters, including confidence thresholds for autonomous actions, approval requirements for different change types, and integration settings with existing security tools. The setup process includes training agents on repository-specific patterns by analyzing historical commits, merge requests, and deployment outcomes. Configuration validation involves running agents in observation mode to review suggested actions before enabling autonomous execution. Verification steps include monitoring agent decision logs through GitLab's AI dashboard, reviewing automated merge requests and security scan results, and comparing deployment success rates before and after agent activation. Teams should establish feedback loops for correcting agent decisions and updating behavior parameters based on operational experience. Success metrics include reduced code review cycle time, decreased security vulnerability exposure, and improved deployment reliability measured through GitLab's built-in analytics. Enable agentic AI features in GitLab admin area, settings AI features with appropriate subscription tier verification, configure agent behavior parameters, including confidence thresholds, approval gates, and integration settings for existing tools. Train agents using historical repository data, including commits, merge requests, security scans, and deployment patterns. Establish monitoring workflows through GitLab AI dashboard to track agent decisions and performance metrics. Implement feedback mechanisms for correcting agent behavior and updating operational parameters based on team experience.
That's a very interesting point. Tell us about competitive context. How GitLab's agentic AI changes DevSecOps landscape.
GitLab's integrated agentic AI approach differentiates from GitHub Copilot's code-focused assistance and Azure DevOps workflow automation by providing end-to-end autonomous operation across the entire DevSecOps lifecycle. While GitHub Actions and Jenkins offer sophisticated automation capabilities, they require explicit programming for each workflow scenario, whereas GitLab's agents can reason about novel situations and adapt responses dynamically. Circle CI and Travis CI provide robust CI/CD automation, but lack the security integrated approach that GitLab's agentic AI delivers through coordinated agents spanning development, security, and operations domains. The implementation creates competitive advantages in autonomous decision-making capabilities that reduce human intervention requirements compared to traditional rule-based systems. GitLab's unified platform approach enables cross-functional agent collaboration that standalone tools cannot match, particularly for complex scenarios requiring coordinated responses across multiple development stages. The learning capabilities allow GitLab agents to improve performance over time based on team-specific patterns, creating switching costs for organizations that invest in training and customization. Limitations include dependency on GitLab's ecosystem for maximum effectiveness, potentially higher costs compared to open source alternatives, and learning curve requirements for teams unfamiliar with agentic AI concepts. Organizations heavily invested in multi-vendor toolchains may find integration challenges with external security tools and deployment platforms. The autonomous nature of agents requires trust building and change management that traditional automation tools don't demand. Integrated end-to-end automation spanning development, security, and operations compared to GitHub's code-focused approach. Dynamic reasoning capabilities that adapt to novel scenarios versus rule-based automation in Jenkins and Azure DevOps cross-functional agent collaboration, enabling coordinated responses across multiple development lifecycle stages, continuous learning and adaptation based on team-specific patterns, creating competitive moats through customization, investment.
Good analysis. Let's continue. What's next? Future implications of GitLab's agentic AI DevSecOps.
GitLab's roadmap includes expanding agentic AI capabilities to infrastructure as code management, automated testing strategy optimization, and predictive performance analysis based on code changes. Future releases will integrate with major cloud providers to enable autonomous resource provisioning and cost optimization across AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud environments. The platform plans to introduce collaborative agents that can work directly with external stakeholders, including product managers and business analysts, to translate requirements into technical implementations automatically. Integration ecosystem expansion includes partnerships with security vendors like Snike, Veracode, and checkmarks to enable agents to leverage specialized security intelligence for more accurate vulnerability assessment and remediation. GitLab is developing agent marketplace capabilities that allow third-party developers to create specialized agents for industry-specific workflows, including healthcare compliance, financial services regulations, and government security requirements. API extensions will enable custom agent development for organizations with unique operational needs. The broader implications suggest a shift toward fully autonomous development operations where human developers focus primarily on architecture decisions and business logic while agents handle implementation details, testing, security, and deployment. This transformation will likely accelerate software delivery cycles, reduce operational overhead, and enable smaller teams to manage larger, more complex systems. Organizations that adapt early to agentic AI workflows will gain significant competitive advantages in development velocity and operational reliability. Infrastructure as code automation and predictive performance analysis capabilities planned for upcoming releases, cloud provider integrations, enabling autonomous resource provisioning and cost optimization across major platforms, agent marketplace development, allowing third-party specialized agents for industry-specific compliance and workflow requirements, API extensions supporting custom agent development for organizations with unique operational and security needs.
Great analysis. So, what are the key takeaways from all of this?
GitLab's agentic AI deployment enables autonomous code review, security scanning, and deployment orchestration across the complete DevSecOps lifecycle. Medium to large development teams, 1050 engineers gain immediate value through reduced manual overhead and 24/7 autonomous operations. Setup requires GitLab Premium/Ultimate subscription, agent configuration through admin settings, and training on repository-specific patterns. Competitive advantage comes from integrated cross-functional automation that adapts and learns team-specific workflows over time.
And what market signals should our listeners watch for?
DevSecOps automation acceleration. GitLab's agentic AI deployment signals broader industry movement toward fully autonomous development operations, with competitors likely to accelerate similar capabilities. The integration of reasoning-based agents rather than rule-based automation represents a fundamental shift in how DevSecOps tools approach workflow management. Market demand for autonomous operations is driving platform consolidation as organizations seek unified solutions rather than managing multiple specialized tools. This trend suggests significant investment opportunities in AI-powered development platforms and potential disruption of traditional CI/CD tool vendors. Enterprise AI adoption maturity. The deployment demonstrates enterprise readiness for production agentic AI systems with real business impact, moving beyond experimental implementations. GitLab's approach validates the feasibility of autonomous agents in mission-critical development workflows, potentially accelerating adoption across other enterprise software categories. The integration suggests enterprises are comfortable with AI systems making consequential decisions with appropriate guardrails and oversight mechanisms. This maturity level indicates reduced barriers for AI tool adoption in regulated industries and complex organizational environments. Platform consolidation pressure. GitLab's integrated agentic AI creates competitive pressure on standalone DevOps tools to either develop similar capabilities or risk obsolescence through platform consolidation. Organizations using multiple specialized tools face increasing complexity compared to unified platforms offering comparable functionality through intelligent agents. The cross-functional collaboration capabilities of GitLab's agents highlight limitations of point solutions that cannot coordinate across development lifecycle stages. This dynamic suggests potential market consolidation as enterprises prioritize integrated platforms over best-of-breed tool combinations.
What should developers and operators do with this information?
Evaluate current DevSecOps tool complexity and manual overhead to identify automation opportunities within 30 days of GitLab agentic AI availability. Pilot agentic AI implementation on non-critical projects for 60 to 90 days to establish confidence thresholds and approval workflows before production deployment. Migrate from competing platforms like Jenkins or Azure DevOps when contract renewal periods allow, focusing on teams with 10+ developers first. Invest in agent administrator training and establish governance frameworks for autonomous decision-making before enabling high-risk automation capabilities.
Thank you for listening to LeadAI.dev. Stay tuned for our next daily updates in this rapidly emerging market.